All right. What's going on, family? I am very stoked to get into another song from the Pretty Reckless today. And this one is coming from pretty much everybody in the Foxtrot family. I'm pretty sure Joe was the one who sent it out there initially, but everybody backed it up today on the stream. So today we're going to be checking out the Pretty Reckless and Witches Burn live in Spain, which apparently is the Bat performance, which I think I have seen some clips, potentially, or at least have heard the story about what happens here. So don't kill me if I don't act super surprised, because I feel like I already know what's going to happen here. So don't expect anything specific, but I have not heard the song, so it will be a brand new song for me, so I'm very excited to check it out. So let's go ahead and jump into it.
Sevilla! All right, you guys. I have a question. I have a question for everyone here. ¿Dónde está mis mujeres? There you are! There's all the beautiful fucking ladies. This one goes out to you. It's called Witches Burn.
I'll bide my time. And as for you, my fine lady, I'll get you, my pretty, and your little dog too.
Welcome back to the days of old, with a man and a women a soul. I'm willing sacrifice, I'll fuck you for a price. They kill them young so they never get old. They lock the doors and pull down the shades. After the dark they're always afraid. But I go out at night, I won't apologize. There's a price I'll pay for the salvation. For the salvation. One thing I learned, you'll get your turn. All witches burn. All witches burn. All witches burn.
I like the song already like a lot. I don't even have to hear the rest of it to know that how much I like this one. I love the subject matter. First and foremost, I'm a big sucker for really getting any kind of storytelling, really kind of like from this kind of perspective. So I love it. I think it's simple. I think it's fire. Like how they add like the little extra like the little guitar riffs like in there between like the lyrical lines. I thought was like they smoked that shit for sure. I was like, it adds all the extra little like love and like emphasis on each individual lyric that way, where like the simplicity, it adds like the extra to the lyrical content. So I feel like the fact that it's slow, it sounds kind of like it would be like kind of like in the woods, like with the campfire, like kind of like vibe to it. You know what I mean? Like that kind of like creepy, like witch story kind of sound. So I think that they kind of like nail it on that aspect. Like, and then even not even hearing the original version, like hearing it from a live perspective for the first time, I think it's really fucking dope. The fact that I like it this much from hearing the live perspective of it first.
I don't know much about a pagan god. If you think you're better than me, I know you're not. But I'll do what you say. I'm learning to obey. Down on my knees when you call me a dog. Till I get close enough for a blade. Just stick it in and I'll spit on your grave. I'm smiling all around. You won't be at the trail. There's a price I'll pay. brass I'll play for the South Bird, for the South Bird. One thing I've learned will get your turn. All witches burn, all witches burn, all witches burn.
One thing that's cool about this video too is like the fact that like she's like on an enormous stage, but like she did like a great job of like kind of like really like moving across the entire thing without like really like losing even like breath control, and like she kind of like stays a lot more like in the center in front of the drums like the most of it, but like she still like gets out there and like she still has like interactions with the crowd, like the whole entire performance is like, you know, you could it adds more elements to it, like when you actually are trying to like do like essentially what she's doing, essentially like more or less selling the song, where I feel like again when only adding to like what I was saying earlier about like the lyrical content is slower and it's simpler, but like everything that like with what she's doing and then with the addition of like what the guitar playing on top of it, it like amplifies throughout the song. And when she gets to like all the witches burn, like the long notes, I don't think she's missed like a single one of them. Like I feel like she's kind of hit every single one of them, and it sounded great. I think that overall the song is really fire. I love the overall like simple like slow vibe to it, where it's not complex, but it's just I got this like spooky scary journey like throughout the whole thing. And like the simplicity of like the message of like, if there's one thing I've learned, all witches burn, like, you know, you will get your turn. You know what I mean? Like that. It's just such a simple concept of like, it's gonna happen to you too. You know what I mean? Like everybody thinks that it never happens to them, and like that's kind of the thing that I take away from this message of like really just when it talks about like that too, of like it'll happen to you too. Like everybody thinks it won't happen to them. Everybody thinks that they will be the exception. But you always got to still try. You still got to try. You know what I mean? And like, but we also got to like remind ourselves that like, especially in stories and tell it in like this, where it is really kind of like the story of like a woman's struggle that way of like really kind of no matter which path in life you take, you're still going to be a witch and they're still going to burn you at the stake eventually. So that's what I'm taking the most away from the message of this song. And then I found a way to kind of help correlate it into like my world at the same time. So that's what I like about stuff like this, where it gets me thinking about like, how does the messages that I'm hearing from that, how can it also relate to me, and what can I also take away from that at the same time. So overall, love this song.
You guys are pointing at something, and I don't know what you're saying.
There's a bat.
There's a fucking flying bat on my leg right now. Can someone help me, please?
That is crazy.
I must really be a witch.
That's fire, though. Like, at the end of the song, that's fire as fuck.
Gracias. It's all right, and the bat's fine. He's gonna be my new friend. Holy fuck.
Seriously. Like, man, I feel like she handled that extremely well of like, oh, there's just a bat on me. You know what I mean? I would have been like, what the fuck? Like, where did you come from? Like, and I'm pretty sure that bats are like, I'm sure there's probably some out there that are not, but they're like nocturnal. So like, what is it doing out there now? You know what I mean? Like, it looked like it was probably like a baby or something. I don't know. I don't know enough about bats that way. I just like them. I think they're cool and they're dope. But yeah, the song was great. Thanks again for the suggestion. I don't think I have much more to say other than the fact that I vibed heavy with this one, man. I like this song a lot. Definitely gonna add this one on my playlist 1000%. Like it that much. Yeah, that's all I got for this one. Be kind to a stranger today. Tell somebody that you love them, and if you haven't joined the Foxtrot family, it's always room for you.